guys know Samir.
Shop Talk 7, we up top, but we get down. Welcome to another episode of Shop Talk 7. Get this D. There we go. Get this D R&B 2Zday Nit3, man. Bringing y'all nothing but the dopest local hits your way from Chicago, man. Nothing but the best local R&B hits, man. So make sure y'all stay tuned, roll up, pour up, whatever it is you do. Let's go ahead and relax, man. Let's go ahead and kick it off with the homegirl in the net, featuring Lamar Creation, man. Superman Mad. Shop Talk 7. Let's go.
Started a movement, crowd going crazy. Big neck, big dog bag, hefty-ish. You let the beast out the cage. Hang McCoy in this.
Getting get lit. I got a bad with thick and big lips. Can throw a couple bags, you mad and get clips. I'm 6'6", filtering, eesh.
I've been here for a short time, making an impact. Dropping links everywhere. Who the is that? Hood on the cat, that's late night square. Radio spins, interviews, I'm there. Why you mad? Big cake, Superman, mad. Doozy, respect, back. Cause I'll always get my back. Why you mad? Big cake, Superman, mad. Doozy, respect, back.
Get my bag. Gucci wallet match a purse. I'm a big cover. Timberlands on the feet. I'm a big stopper. Was beef for competition in a different league. Grip grab like a cleat. I'm an athlete.
Hey man, shit, I'm a bad mug. Hustle game on lock, yeah, a bad mug. Cute style, cute face, dope ass mug. You see me everywhere. Hello, my phone.
Hey, how it do when we passing? I'm passing y'all. Never follow rules. I'm a rule. I pass the law. Jackers that be jacking the jacket. I break your jaw jacket before your knife get past like a basketball.
Why you mad? Big cake, Superman, mad. Doozy, respect, back. Cause I'll always get my back. Why you mad? Big cake, Superman, mad. Doozy, respect, back. Cause I'll always get my
Get my bag.
Hey, it's your boy, Cypher, Sick. You are listening to Shop Talk 7, Media Monics. Get this D, My Radio Chicago. Let's get it.
Shop Talk 7, we up top, but we get down. I am Get This D. D Smith in the house on another Get This D R&B 2Zday Nit3 right here in the shop. Thank you guys for tuning in, whether you guys are tuning in on Facebook, YouTube, StreamYard, the Roku app. Hitting us up at www.supportdistrictradio.com/stations/Chicago, or whether you guys are tapping in on the SDR app for the iPhone or the Android, or the Live 365 app. Make sure y'all tap in. Support District Radio Network, My Radio Chicago, Shop Talk 7. We up top where we get down, baby. Thank you for tuning in once again, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat once again. Yeah. But before we go any further, we got to give love to our resident SBO, our small business owner, rocking and rolling with us, showing us some support. We want to show her some support back because that's just the way it's supposed to be. That's the ecosystem. That's what we do here. You know what I mean? We give, you take, you give, and you take, and you keep it going. And that's what ecosystem does. All right. So shout out to the girl Nikki Spiller of Nikki Sleek Designs, man. Y'all know Nikki be doing the promos. Y'all seen the intro. Y'all see how stupid the intro is. Y'all see the graphics. Y'all see the visuals. The visuals go stupid. We just had Weedy Graw 2025. Shout out to the homegirl Nina Waters and Nina Waters Ministry and Mood Changes, man. The newest members of the Drip Squad, man. Shout out to the whole Drip Squad, man. Shout out to Life Coach Jeff, Redirect, Regroup, Refocus. Shout out to Reggie Moving Forward for the nightcap, and also thinking outside the box podcast, man. Yeah. Shout out to the bros. Shout out to Dr. J, man. Dr. J of Keeping It Real with Dr. J show. Make sure y'all tap into that, man. Shout out to the whole collab, man. Shout out to the whole collab. And who does the promos for the collab? Nikki Spiller, spilling her drip all over the brands, man, doing her thing. And the newest members of the Drip Squad, like I just said, Nina Waters Ministry and Mood Changes, but also Bad the Producer is also part of the Drip Squad too, man. So shout out to the whole Drip Squad. Like I just said, Nikki spilling her drip all over the brands, man. So make sure you tap in. If you too want Nikki to spill her drip all over your brands, see Nikki Spiller drip, tap in, all right? www.nikkisleekdesigns.com if you want to check out our website, okay? And if you want to email her at nikkisleekdesigns@gmail.com, all right? And that does it for our resident SBO segment brought to you by Shop Talk 7. We're on top of We Get Down, man. Got to get love to our resident SBOs. And if you, too, would like to learn how you can advertise through Shop Talk 7 and My Radio Chicago Abroad, hit us up in the inbox, all right? We got packages on deck waiting for you. And, yeah, we'll work with you, all right? So make sure y'all tap in, all right? We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Once again, shout out to everybody in the chat. What up, Go Getter? Go Getter in the building. What's good, bro? Shout out to Go Getter in the house, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to the boy Cypher Sick in the building. We up top, but We Get Down. Shout out to the boy, man. Listen, I appreciate y'all stopping in on another Get This D R&B 2Zday Nights. But y'all already know, man, we ain't finna hold y'all. Shout out to the girl, Ooh La La. Ooh La La featuring Vitae the Singer, man. More. Actually, some more. So you got more. And then when more ain't enough, you want some more. So let's get off into it, man. Shout out to the girl, Ooh La La featuring Vitae the Singer, man. Shout out to SKG as well, man. Let's go ahead and get it. Some more. Shop Talk 7, Get This D R&B 2Zday Nights. Let's go.
Girl, come up in this bedroom, come up in this bedroom, and you know what we about to do, They saying that you need a little more, and it's something that I can't ignore. I'll keep some more, Gonna give some more. Girl, here I am. Tonight is going down. Ain't no pain now. Look when you be gripping on the sheets, making all the noises like you can't really take the deal. Scratching all on my back like when I'm really going deep.
Yeah, la la. It's been a long day, and yeah, I've been thinking. I like the way you got my body feeling. Super wet, fat cat, legs up, and you beating. Yeah, this cookie creaming. I'm face down, I ain't leaving. Be real good, got a heavy breathing. I whisper in your ear, baby, you a demon. I climb on top, I start sucking till I catch the semen. I'm a savage baby, so you know I had to drinking, yeah, it's leaking. What you thinking? It's Pound Town, ain't no sleeping. Me to the floor, eat me, beat me till it's yours. He love me to the core, that's why I come back for more. Yeah.
That's why I'ma give some more. That's why I'ma give some more. Girl, here I am. Tonight's going down. Ain't no backing out. I know we be gripping on the sheet, making all them noises like you can't really take the deal.
Shout out to the girl Queen R&B, man. This is off of that Bipolar album. Make sure y'all tap in, okay? Mental, Queen R&B. Get this D R&B 2Zday Nights. Let's go.
I talked to you the other day. You told me that you love me. You're always thinking of me. Baby, still, your love was real. I thought it was no big deal. But I know the truth now. Stop playing with my beliefs. Don't waste my time. I'm sick of trying, sick of trying. I'm always crying, always crying. Stop playing with my mind. No, please don't waste my time. I'm sick of trying, sick of trying. I'm always crying, always crying. How can you say you love me, but when you touch me, you hurt me? I'm screaming inside my mind. Please let this be the last time. I'm slowly killing myself inside. I can't continue to taking lies and swallow my pride. I'm going crazy inside, hoping this is the last time. I'm sick of pressing rewind. Playing with my mind, don't waste my time. I'm sick of trying, sick of trying. I'm always crying. Stop playing with my mind, don't waste my time. I'm sick of trying, sick of trying. I'm always crying, sick of trying, tired of fighting, giving you chance after chance, still no romance. You got other plans. When we first met, I was feeling you, now broken into two. And I felt that I fell for you, then you changed up on me, it made me blue. What's the matter with you? You pretend that we were going far. You a liar, now we apart, and this is the last. With my don't waste my time. I'm sick of trying. I'm always crying. Stop playing with my mind, don't waste my time. I'm sick of trying.
Shout out to the girl Queen R&B, man. Let's keep it going. Naomi G. Square one. Turn up. Let's go.
I change my ways now. I'm better than I've been. I'm better than I've been. Trying to live for my niggas and my kids. Manifest my life for the dream that I walk in. I lost my mind, got my lost my cool. Only work part-time, I just out of school. This shit ain't happen overnight, don't be acting like you know. Don't remember me, don't remember you, don't remember. I go to balance. So that's my feeling, that's not how it's been. Just drink that boy into my body. Come check this fucking, my legs irrelevant. Yeah, stepping on 10, yeah, 10 on my toe. Niggas be calling like, G, what's the plan? Acting like you got the moves, yeah. Show me the bag and I go and collect it. Reminisce on my best and my blessing. Take a break, next back to some message. Fuck, I know I just went on my yes. Trying to change my ways now, I'm better than I've been. I'm better than I've been. Trying to lead a life for all my niggas and my kids. Manifest my life for the dream that I walk in. I lost my mind, got my lost my cool. Only work part-time, I just out of school. This shit ain't happen overnight, don't be acting like you know. Don't remember me, so don't remember you. Don't remember who. Turn the channel on the grill. TikTok, ooh, running shit back, let me see her. Let me stepping with 10 on my body, this shit ain't a hobby, don't mean to offend you. I still emotion, I probably gon' take off on my heat, it's a preview. Enough is enough. I just push it up, yeah, I feel better. Shut the fuck up. All the niggas be calling, I don't answer. Had a gun in my face, I've been changing my way, always leaving the skates, yeah. 10 on my toes. Niggas be calling like, G, what's the plan? Acting like you got the moves, yeah. Show me the bag and I go and collect it. Reminisce on my best and my blessings. Took a break, now it's back to the message. Fuck, I know I just went on my yes. I change my ways now, I'm better than I've been. Now I'm better than I've been. Tryna lead a life for all my niggas and my kids. Manifest my life for every room that I walk in. I lost my mind, got my lost my cool. Only work part-time, I just out of school. This shit ain't happen overnight, don't be acting like you know. I remember me, so don't remember you.
Shout out to the girl Shot Cuz, man. Shout out to Day Hustle. Heels. Shoptalk 7, man. Make sure y'all tap into that Daylight album. Let's get it. Get this D R&B Tuesday nights. Let's go.
Damn, baby, what's that?
La ciencia.
Me feel, say you made me cry. Could I be high? On top of the hill, I've too many pills. I don't have no skills, so switch it for real. Don't know what it is. They leave me in here, but my ass a bitch. Don't know how to feel. I'm on top of the hill, I've too many pills. I don't have no skills, so switch it for real. Don't know what it is. They leave me in here, but my ass a bitch. Don't know how to feel. On top of the hill. On top of the hill. On top of the hill. My bitch is slipping that leg, you know what it is. The time is here, we finna get lit. You walk this shit, whatever it is, you know that I'm with. Got the Remy on deck, cause it's what I steal. The woods I roll, yeah. We about to get bold, a little exposed, the story untold. While my girl play a role, you know how it goes. When your mind's on froze, you have no control. This shit be taking over, my brain be overdosed. You, they made me cry. Cause I be high. I'm on top of the hill, I've too many pills. I don't have no skills, so switch it for real. Don't know what it is, they leave me in here, but my ass a bitch. Don't know how to feel. I'm on top of the hill, I've too many pills. I don't have no skills, so switch it for real. Don't know what it is, they leave me in here, but my ass a bitch. Don't know how to feel. On top of the hill. On top of the hill. On top of the hill. We hit it again, no time to go in. This shit never end. We're chillin' with friends, got shit in our sticks. I'm full of resist, yeah, my ass a bitch. The mood that I'm in, I'm loving this shit. The mood I'm in, I'm loving this shit. She got me reaching for the stars, like there's no tomorrow, like what I'm searching for. Man, I don't have a clue. This shit that I be on, it really keep me going on. You, they made me cry. Cause I be high. I'm on top of the hill, I've too many pills. I don't have no skills, so switch it for real. Don't know what it is, they leave me in here, but my ass a bitch. Don't know how to feel. I'm on top of the hill, I've too many pills. I don't have no skills, so switch it for real. Don't know what it is, they leave me in here, but my ass a bitch. Don't know how to feel. On top of the hill. On top of the hill. On top of the hill.
Shout out to the bros, John Blue. Been one off the weed, baby. Let's get it.
Single makers.
Let's smoke before we. Let's roll up. Know I bought some pine. Before we. Hey, let's go and get higher. That's much better. Sex be much better. We all good. Climb up the side, then I'ma take off your panties and ride. You know what time it is, don't need a clock. We might not even make it out the car. Make me hungry, so I'm about to eat it. Get on into that shit, just eat it. Look how you breathing, look how you got my face moving. Look how you swimming in sea. Girl, that little got me giving no feeling. Deep in that pool, get all in your shooting it up by my thumb in your. Who'da thought sex would be better off drugs? So high we can touch them clouds. No value, my love that loud. Go ahead, baby, grab that towel. Oh yeah, let's roll up. No, I bought some pine. Hey, let's go and get high. That's much better.
Sex be much better when we all feel when it's hell. Break it down, roll it up, light it up, take a bite. It's gonna be ooh. It's gonna be feeling away, lifted away. Watch it out. Everybody raise you on my face. I'm gonna get better. I'm gonna make you better. I'm gonna taste more better. My favorite flavor. Eating now and later. Beat it up. Like we're both at your beat it up. Slow it down, then we can beat it up. Different persistence is heating up. You know the ball ain't gon' keep it up. All of that liquor. Working this pole like a strip. All this told me that I tell. This gon' be a muscle bitch. Let's roll up. Know I bought some pine. Hey, let's go and get high. That's much better. Sex be much better when we all when we offer the way.
What's good, y'all? It's the boy Troach, man. Right now, you checking in with the bros. Get this D in Media Monix right here on Shop Talk 7 on my radio Chicago, where it's more than radio. It's Troach.
Talk 7, we up top and we get down. I'm your boy, Get This D Smith in the house. Make sure you tap into Shop Talk 7 every day, Monday through Friday, 7 to 9 p.m. right here on my radio Chicago, where it is more than radio. Thank you guys for tuning in, whether you guys are tuning in on Facebook, YouTube, StreamYard, the Roku app, downloading the SDR app for the iPhone or the Android, or tapping in at the Live 365 app. So no excuses. All right. Support District Radio Network, My Radio Chicago, Shop Talk 7. We up top where we get down, man. Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Get This D R&B 2Zday Nights, man. Bringing you guys nothing but the dopest R&B hits from the city. Now, this ain't all of them. It's just a small fraction of them, but trust me, the soundtrack will evolve as always, man. So y'all stay tuned for that, okay? Thank you guys for tuning in once again, man. Shout out to the soundtrack, by the way. Let's go ahead and run through them real quick, man. Shout out to the girl Ooh La La, man, featuring Vitae the singer, man, with Some More. I like that shit. I like that. Oh yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah, Some More. Shout out to the girl Queen R.E., man, Mental. This is off of that Bipolar album, man. Make sure y'all tap into Queen R.E. Her album is dope as hell. Doing big things, man. She just moved to Cali, right? Shout out to Queen R.E., man. Shout out to the girl Queen R.E. Then we hit y'all with Naomi G. Square One, man. Naomi G. Keep y'all eye on Naomi G. If y'all haven't tapped into Naomi G, do so immediately. All right. She's definitely one of the ones to keep your ear to. All right. Then I hit y'all with Shop Cuz. Shout out to Shop Cuz, man, with They Hustle with Heels, man. This is a nice joint too, man. Everything we play is just take it for granted. Just take it for granted. It's dope shit. All right. It's dope shit. Shout out to John Blue. Shout out to the boy John Blue. Been one off the weed, man. Y'all got to tap into that too, man. Yeah. Get this R&B 2Zday Night, dog. Make sure y'all tap in. Shout out to the soundtrack and every artist on it, okay? Listen, we're going to get off into the shop biz in a little bit. All right? But y'all already know what it is, man. We got to play a couple tunes for y'all because this is a radio station. We're about music too. All right? So shout out to everybody on the soundtrack. Let's go ahead and get it. Shout out to the girl B. Michelle, man. Runaway Love. Shop Talk 7. Let's go.
Look, bro, let me call you back. Let me see what's wrong with this one.
What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with me?
Yeah, why you over here tripping, man?
Where you been all night?
Why did you even question me? I'm a grown-ass man. I can't go nowhere?
I got your women calling my phone asking me where you been.
Come on, man. I told you I was finna be out with the guys. I don't got time for all this. You tripping right now, bitch. You tripping, bitch.
All you think that you have to do is provide, and you can do whatever you want to do.
I pay all the fucking bills
That's
here. What
it.
you mean?
That's it. That's
Come
it.
on, bitch.
I'm so tired.
Come on,
I'm so
don't
tired.
Put your hand in my face.
So sick of love songs, so tired of tears, so done with wishing you were still here. You broke my heart. I knew when I met you from the start that you would try to play games, but my daddy taught me never put my trust in no man. Run as fast as you can. If you ain't got no friends, pretend. It's up for you to comprehend. You need me, don't you ever forget. Running away from love. I cannot stay, I have no plans for love. I'm running away, learn from my mistakes. I'm running away, she's a runaway love. She's running away from love. You won't hurt me, you don't deserve me. All the tears I've cried, and I ain't got time to say goodbye. And you don't understand, don't ever think I need another man. Can't put my life in running away from love. I cannot stay, I have no plans for love. I'm running away, learn from my mistakes. I'm running away, she's a runaway love. She's running away from love. I'm running. I'm running away. I cannot stay in love.
Nah, been waiting for you.
I love you, Benji.
I've been waiting, anticipating now. Nah. I've been waiting for you. So please don't go. No. And girl, I want you wrapped around my arms. So please.
left my head too many times, but damn, this might be my last time. If it is, girl, I don't even care. Tired of taking blame for everything, girl, I don't get a chance. Gave you all you asked, I'm loading up, girl, I've been twice the man. Are you playing games with me? It's something, yeah, something is strange, cause you kinda changed to me. Woman, I don't wanna show anger, gotta relieve the stress. When we talk about you putting me out, so guess what I'm leaving next? At the studio now, I sleep on the couch, it's been weeks, I ain't cleaned the chair. When I came in that house, fussing and shouting, I didn't mean for that, baby. Tell the kids I'm sorry, I promise that I didn't mean for that. Tell a man respect I deserve, cause I did my deeds for that. Hater fucked up the family I love, cause I didn't need for that. Oh, no, no. Wish I could've gave you what you want. I wish you see that you love me, but I ain't seen it yet. Well, I wish I could've made you love me more, 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 more. Thought that we were building up a fort, but how could you let it? In so many days, it just go from good to bad. And well, I guess I should've made you love me more, more, more. So let's get a little deeper. Ain't no reason to lie, baby, tweaking. I got no reason to be a cheater. Stay on my back for talking to skeezers. Don't you act like I ain't caught you up neither. Put my life on the line for the family. Treat your kids like they was mine and I feed them. I'll be damned if I take disrespect in this house when I leave. Little man better beat it. No, I don't got no rights. Now you going too far while you pulling and fighting while I'm leaving. Cut your foot on some glass. All I needed was that you make me the reason that you bleeding. Now I'm sitting in back of this car to the jail. I go like what in the hell went wrong? Just get me my cell and clothes, my pen in my bag, got something I'm mailing home. Oh, no, no. Wish I could've gave you what you want. I wish you see that you love me, but I ain't seen it, baby. Well, I wish I could've made you love me more, 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 but I can't make you love, no. Thought that we were building up a fort. Said I thought we were. In so many days, it just go from good to bad. Well, I guess I should've made you love me more, more, more. I'm sitting here thinking in my feelings and it get a little lonely, baby. Damn, I said it get a little bit lonely, baby.
Shoptalk 7, we up top, but we get down. I'm the boy, Get This D. D Smith in the house with another Get This D R&B 2Zday Nit3, man. Like I said, hitting you with nothing but the dopest R&B hits this side of the Mississippi. You know what I'm saying? From Chicago, for sure. All right, everybody playing hits off from Chicago, man. So y'all can tap into all of the artists, you know what I'm saying? Download their music, stream their shit. In the words of Auntie Nanette, Queen motherfucker, stream they shit. All right. Shoptalk 7, we up top, we get down. Thank you guys for tuning in once again to another episode of Shoptalk 7. Get This D R&B 2Zday Nit3, man. Shout out to the soundtrack and every artist on it. All right. Bringing us into the music break was the homegirl B. Michelle, man, with Runaway Love. Love that short. Love that joint, man. That's my shit. Then we hit y'all with She Love Law. She Love Law. Don't go. All right. Please don't go. No. That's as high as I'm gonna go. I ain't going no higher than that. I'm staying there. All right. Shout out to the boy GS the Brand with wish that I could give you what you want. That's the joy. That's the joy. Y'all better tap in with GS, dog. Shout out to the Blue Room too, man. Shout out to the Blue Room. Much love, much love. All right, we back, man. Shoptalk 7, y'all know what it is. Shout out to the chat, by the way, too. Shout out to the chat. What up there? We got Duck in the building, man. Shout out to the bro Duck in the building, man. Duck can't be a duck with us. I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, man. Once again, shout out to Go Getter. Shout out to the boy Cypher Sick in the building. We appreciate y'all, man. Listen, let's get into this. Let's get into tonight's shop biz, okay? Y'all see it on the bottom of y'all screens. Let's go ahead and have a conversation real quick, okay? What happened to help you learn to exercise patience with others? You know, is that something you still learning? Something you still working with? Something you still progressing through? You know what I'm saying? Maybe you haven't learned patience yet. Maybe you still like, look, I got a lot to learn. That's cool. That's cool. Wherever you at in the whole level of the shit, it's all good. Doesn't matter. All right. But what happened to help you learn patience with other people? Now, how many times have you heard you can't expect yourself from other people? But how many times do we always disappoint ourselves by expecting ourselves from other people? Right? And if you've ever done that, you know how frustrating that can be. You know the hamster wheel that can put you in, and you know the levels of frustration you can reach. And most of the time it's unnecessary. Most of the time it's unnecessary because everybody's different. Everybody comes from someplace else. You know, you could grow up with people in the same household under the same roof. Y'all would be completely different. You know what I'm saying? Completely different. Y'all can have the same parent and experience two different things. You know what I'm saying? And that's in a family setting. That's just in a family setting. So you can see how different things can be even when you are raised in the same environment. You know, you have to have patience for your parents. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, think about it. Your parents were here before you ever got here. So they've lived some life. But us as kids, we arrive on the planet and we want to be fed, we want to be clothed. And because that's what they have to do for us, we grow up entitled. We grew up expecting that. We grew up expecting that that's the way it's supposed to be. And so a lot of us have, we've been guilty of abusing our parents' grace, you know what I'm saying, doing a little too much, not appreciating things, taking things for granted, you know what I'm saying? And our parents had to exercise patience with us. You know what I'm saying? They had to exercise a lot of patience. Like my parents had to exercise a lot of patience with me. Not to say I was a bad kid or nothing like that, but we did some shit. Yeah. There were some times that they had to exercise some patience, and there were some times when they lost that fucking patience. So there's a little bit of that too. It wasn't always roses. Yeah, I'd have caught a punch or two. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. So our parents had to exercise patience with us, and a lot of times we don't start to really learn how to exercise patience until we then have children, and then we start to understand what our parents went through and what they might have gone through before we ever showed up on the fucking planet, before we were ever an idea or a thought to them, what kind of life were they living? And so now you may find yourself looking at your parents a little differently, like, okay, cool. I'm gonna have a little patience for you. I'm gonna have you a little grace, a little bit more grace for you. Because now I understand. Sometimes you reach that point younger years, when you're a kid, because you know the relationship and the stories and the understanding behind your family makeup. You understand where your father comes from. You understand your grandparents. You understand some of the things that might have gone on or that have gone on before you came about. And you're like, oh, shit, okay, all that happened? Okay, I kind of get an idea of, what was going on at the time. So now you have some patience growing up, understanding that this is what your parents, this is the kind of pressure your parents were under. But then when you have children, you start to understand the range of patience, the depth of patience that you have to be a parent, just to be a decent parent. You know what I'm saying? So that's huge. So for me, I would definitely point to that as being one of the spaces where I definitely had to learn how to be patient with other people. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the boy Duck, man. Duck says, I learned patience when I had to understand that it was a lot in my life that I could control, and that's with people and family, and then myself, the biggest. So I pray for patience, and I think my patience is so good right now. That's what's up. That's what's up. You say the range of patience that I have right now in my life is my biggest flex right now. Shout out to that right there. Shout out to that right there. Nah, real talk. It's hard to learn patience sometimes, man, because sometimes you have an urge to go. Sometimes you have a inclination to go. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just your personality. You a go-getter. You just go. Sometimes that's your sign where you what you want to do when you want to do it. Could be one of those situations. It could be a situation where, that's just how life is. You know what I'm saying? And you expect things or you work hard for something and maybe it don't come in the time that you expect it to. Now you get a fork in the road where either you quit doing what you're doing or you keep going and exercise some of that patience, waiting on it to come, knowing it's going to come because you're putting in the work behind it. Some of our rewards are not quick rewards. And a lot of times, well, I ain't gonna say a lot of times, most of us, if not all of us, are programmed in some shape or form to expect expedience. You know, our phone, when we press a button, we expect it to happen right then and there. You know, if you go to order some food, you expect it when you order it, or a certain amount of time. So we kind of exercise that in a lot of different places in our life too. And we don't necessarily realize how much patience we don't exercise sometimes. You know, so even in traffic. How many times you cuss somebody out in traffic because they just stopped, you know, they slowed you down a little bit. Or you had to go around them because you were going faster than they were when they merged into the lane. So now you got to slow down, brake, and then go around them. And it messed up your rhythm. You know, now you cussing at them. They ain't did nothing but merge safely. They trying to live. You know, you'd have cussed them out because you done ran out of patience. But for what, though? For what? Why? You in a rush to do what? To get where? You gonna get there safely, right? Okay, where they go? It ain't take you that long to get around them. So like I said, a lot of times we're geared to not even exercise patience. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of, I think that's to be honest with you, I think that's a real mind fuck of the programming that we're under, that we don't even have, that we expect not to exercise patience in our regular day-to-day lives. You know what I'm saying? Like we expect not to have to be patient too much. It's kind of crazy. Doug goes on to say, man, I don't expect anything from anybody. And that's one thing they gave me a lot of peace. And that's one thing that gave me a lot of peace in my life. That's real talk right there. And I said that at the very opening of the show. About how, you know, you've been told don't expect yourself from others. You know what I'm saying? And when I learned that I don't have to expect myself, I shouldn't expect myself from others. You would like to expect reciprocation for certain things or acknowledgement for certain things, but if you don't get that, do you not do that? Do you not still extend? You know what I'm saying? Like if it's in your wheelbarrow to do what you give, you should still do it. Whether or not you're gonna get a reward for it or not. If it's in you to do, you should just do it. You know. But you know what I'm saying? But sometimes we be expecting. But that goes right along with what I was saying about the programming. Like, think about most of the things in our life. Think about the things in your life that happen relatively fast, within 30 seconds at the most. Think about the things that happen in your life that are under 30 seconds, that on your day to day. You know, when you go to work, when you punch in, you know what I'm saying? Or when you tap your card to get into the building or something, or when you hit your button, open up your door, open up your car, unlock your car alarm. You know what I'm saying? Or when you log into an app to check your security cameras. You know, like most of the stuff we do happens relatively fast. You know what I'm saying? And so that builds this expectation of expedience. You know what I'm saying? And if I can do it in a certain speed, I expect it done for me in a certain speed too. That's another side of it too. So, you know, that's a whole other conversation though. Yeah. But yeah, you definitely have to learn to exercise patience. Another place I exercised patience was me really understanding how much patience had to be exercised with me. You know, and this may tie into the parent example. But when I realized how much patience I have to have with myself, then I start to really understand, like, you really do gotta exercise grace with a lot of people. To me, with patience and grace come hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? You don't always give grace in certain situations because grace is not always needed. But in certain situations, directly dealing with people, if you exercise patience, normally grace will come along with it. You know, and so I've had to learn that just like I can't expect myself out of other people, that other people also have things to work on the same way I have things to work on. You know what I'm saying? And so you put those two on top of each other. I think that was enough to help me exercise or learn to exercise patience with people a lot more, because I have to understand that I'm in my own skin and everybody else is in their own skin. If the wind blow, I may feel it, they may not. You know, we step outside, it may be cold to them, it may be hot to me. You know what I'm saying? I like spicy food. They don't like spicy food. You know what I'm saying? So they're completely different than I am. You know, so you have to bake that into the cake. You know what I'm saying? And I think the world would be a better place if most people actually exercise more patience with each other from that perspective. You know, because it really only takes a second to think. This is another thing that, let me drop this on you. This is another thing that really helped me exercise patience. And my mama used to tell me this ever since I was a kid. She used to tell me this shit. This is one of her mantras, you know. And y'all know, if you got them parents that got mantras that they drill into your head, you know, and when you a kid and they're drilling it into your head, you don't understand really what they're saying, but you know they keep telling it to you, so it must mean something. So, okay, cool, I'm gonna put it in my backpack, but they keep drilling into your head and saying it over and over again. And my mom used to say, it only takes a second to think, right? And she would usually say this after I got into a fight at school with somebody, or I got into a fight with somebody. She would usually say something about, it only takes a second to think. And to me, I'm like, what the fuck? No, I'm finna whoop some ass. No, we finna fight. What you mean? Like, but she was talking about how quick it was to escalate. You can be that quick in finding a way to de-escalate. And everything is not necessarily worth you jumping into and putting your energy into, even if somebody's being an ignorant motherfucker, or even if somebody's giving you bad energy, or even if somebody's coming at you the wrong way. You can choose how you want to deal with that if you just take a second to think instead of just popping off, instead of just reacting. Somebody say something to you, the first thing you do, your body language start to emit energy before you even say anything. You know what I'm saying? Your energy starts to speak for you, you know? But if you took a second to just stop and think, you might be able to catch that. You might be able to control that. You might be able to check that, you know? So growing up, I found myself in a lot of situations where that kept screaming in my fucking ear. For real. For real, for real. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean, Duck. Straight up. I've been in situations, you have been in situations where somebody was telling you something over and over and over and over and over again. And even though you heard it, you just kind of waved it off a little bit until you found yourself in a situation where like their spirit like came into the room and just said to you the same thing they've been telling you over and over and over again. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, okay, here we go. You're right. If I was just had a little bit more patience, I wouldn't be sitting here in this police station. You're right. You're right. I wouldn't be sitting here in cuffs if I just took a second to think. You're right. Yep, you're right. As usual, mama. So yeah, man, exercising patience is a big fucking thing. And it seems like today there ain't a lot of patience with people. There ain't a lot of patience with people. And I can understand why. I can understand why. You know, it's not nothing new, but you can't really play around with people. That ain't new. That ain't something that just happened in the 2000s. That ain't something that just came about in the 90s. That's not an 80s thing. That's not a 70s fad. That ain't a 1900s occurrence. That's life. You can't play around with shit. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be very, very careful. We're all guarded. We're all guarded. But I think one thing that adds to it, you know, I don't want to keep beat up on social media, but we already know that. That's the obvious. You know, but I think at the core of that is the fact that where people are coming from and what they're lacking in patience often shows up online. You know what I'm saying? It often shows up online. You and somebody get into an argument or a discussion or a disagreement, next thing you know, you're looking at a post that looks like it might be talking about you in the situation. Could be the one. Or somebody else might be hinting. You know what I'm saying? Just some bullshit. You know, or relationships. Everybody got a troll relationship experience and no fucking patience. No patience. You done dated them all. You know what I'm saying? You done had them all, but you have no patience and you still can't get into a relationship. I can't hold one down. You know what I'm saying? So patience is a motherfucker. That's not easy to learn. And if you don't learn it early and keep learning it, because it's not something that you just learn and be done with. Patience is something you got to walk around and keep a notepad with, because you're going to run into a lot of different people who going to test your patience. And some of them ain't going to be familiars. Some of them gonna be complete strangers. That God is gonna drop into your life and into your world to straight test your patience in more ways than one. You know what I'm saying? I felt the patient game. If you felt the patient game, let me know. I have definitely felt the patience game a gang of times. That's why I kind of be like real chill and calm, and that's me now. Yeah, that's me now. But it took a while to get there. It's not easy to be that way. You really do have to check yourself and really do work at being patient with yourself, knowing your triggers, knowing things about you, knowing enough about you that you can give grace to other people. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the chat, man. What's going on? What up, Indy? Shout out to 219 in the building, dog. What up, man? Shout out to the boy, man. What's going on, dog? What's good? Yeah. Hey, we got to get y'all back down here, man. We got to link up, man. Shout out to the girl, Lady, in the building. What up, Lady? Shout out to Lady. Hello. What's good, baby? Oh, much love to you, too. Thank you. Shy Mac is in the building, everybody. What up, Shy? What's going on, bro? Shout out to Freaky Food for Thought, man. Shout out to Evenings with Shy Mac. Shout out to Divine Purpose. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the boy Shy Mac, man. Yeah, hey, what y'all got on this shop biz, man? What y'all got on this shop biz, huh? What happened to help you learn patience? Huh? How did you learn patience? Is it something you still learning? Do you even give a fuck about patience? Man, I don't give a fuck about goddamn patience. You can be that shit right now. I understand. But yeah, let me know what y'all think. All right, drop y'all comments in the chat. All right. Once again, thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of D Smith, man. Get this R&B 2Zday Nit3, man. Appreciate y'all. Shout out to the boy Fontaine, man. What up, Fontaine? Woo Wop the Band Radio, man. Hey, y'all had a great event Saturday, man. Shout out to Woo Wop the Band, man. They had a great event, Art Under the Influence, at the Tribe House. At the Tribe House. It was dope, man. It was dope ass event, man. We had a great time. Man. So shout out to the boy, man, for a successful event on this Saturday, man. Shout out to him. And make sure y'all tap into Woo Wop the Band Radio. What is it, every Thursday? What is it? What's y'all, 3 to 5, right? I think it's every Thursday, 3 to 5, I believe. Make sure y'all tap on in, bro, man. Real talk. All right, listen, let's get back into this R&B, okay? Let's get back into this R&B, man. It is R&B night. Y'all do know this R&B night. Okay. We'll make sure y'all understand. That's all. Shout out to the girl Janet G, man. I got a chance to meet Janet G at Weedy Girl 2025, man. She performed. And yeah, she's as adorable in person. She's gorgeous. She's gorgeous. And yeah, I got a chance to finally meet her, and it was really cool. And she performed this. Shout out to Janet G, man. She performed this at We Grow 2025, man. Pleasure. Shoptalk 7, man. Janet G. Pleasure. Get this R&B 2Zday Nit3, man. Let's go.
My cell phone's about to hit the floor. I'ma put it on you, have you begging for some more. I'ma make you scream loud. You gon' make me cry out. We gon' do some things that we ain't never done before. Tonight's no talking here, just a whole lot of heavy breathing here. I'ma give you all of what you're feeling. I know my body's all of what you need. First I'm on top, cause I know you hate the bottom. Lose control when I'm working that bottom. Better hold on, cause there ain't no stopping. I bet the neighbors gon' come knocking. And I'ma tell you, put your lips like this, and that's gon' make you grab my hips like that. Yeah, right there, just like that. Making love faces, now we're trading places, yeah. Go ahead and pull my hair, I'ma nibble on your air. Boy, I wanna lick you from your head to your toes. And I wanna move from the bed down to the floor. And I wanna you make it so good, I don't wanna leave. But I gotta no, what's your fantasy? Ooh, babe, my cell phone's about to hit the floor. I'ma put it love it when you kiss my neck, cause you know I stay longer. If you do it how I like it, then the feelings will get stronger. Cause you do it well, boy, enjoy yourself. Don't hurt yourself. Oh, fuck me till I say stop. Fuck me till I say stop. Fuck me till I say stop. Yeah, till I say stop. Yeah, fuck me till I say stop. Yeah, fuck me till I say stop. Yeah, fuck me till I say stop. Yeah, till I say stop, stop. Oh, babe, my cell phone's about to hit the floor. I'ma put it on you, have you begging for some more. I'ma make you scream loud. You gon' make me cry out. We gon' do some things that we ain't never done before. I think it's time we take a trip to the bay. Boy, my body's calling and you love me what it say. Don't you be afraid to let me elevate you. Welcome you to super, duper, Jupiter love. La 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 love, love. La 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 love, love. La 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 love, love. Giving you my love. Yeah, my love. Can you catch my love?
Into the blue matter. Get this R&B 2Zday Nit3. Let's get it. Don't forget to like and share and comment. Let's go.
Swear this love shit is so fucking whack. Only seem to love for what you never love me back. Yeah. Swear this love shit is so fucking whack. Only seem to love for what you never. Fucking on the preacher's daughter, sipping on Caribbean, drinking holy water. And I'm late enough to invite my feelings out tonight. You made a sugar song and Tennessee Coke, whiskey in a teacup. Oh, let's face it, I'm gon' face it. So much more to you, I know. But you pop that pussy like tightly now. Take a couple to the head just to numb the pain. Singing love songs in the ring of fire and slow dancing in the pouring rain. We've been making love for hours in our classroom, and our demons really enjoy the view. But you scared your friends gon' see just how much you fuck with me. Tell me why you just can't see it that I'm into you, baby. Am I even your type, or am I just next in line? Or am I just your kind? Does it really even matter? Swear this love shit is so fucking weird. Always seem to look foolish, never know before. So if it's love shit, it's so fucking weird. Always seem to look foolish. This shit got me hot, boy. This shit fucking stupid. I put that on my mama, girl. I usually don't do this. This bitch smoking rocks, boy. This bitch is so goofy. Swear you got me fucked up. Keep on playing, you gon' lose me. Keep on playing, you gon' lose me. Lately you gon' Lately you gon' lose me. Lately you gon' Lately you gon' Lately you gon'
Nothing but love for you, baby. Nothing but love for you, baby. Oh yeah. Nothing but love for you, baby. Nothing but love for you, baby. Yeah. She say she don't wanna love, cause when she started to love, that's when she felt all the pain. She said she don't wanna lose, because if all love is lost, then she'll have nothing to gain. She said she's in better days. Can't sleep through the night, it's because of the rain. Yeah, she wanna weather the storm, perfect weather the storm, the hurricane. She said she don't wanna love, cause she felt so deep in love that she got deep in the veins. Don't wanna give up her heart, cause she just might go insane if something would ever change. Although it don't feel the same, hard on the chain, and you left hurting for it with nobody to blame, nobody to take the credit at all. Feel like you're right here just waiting to fall. And I know it's such a shame when you're drowning in pain, thinking who can you call when it just ain't the same. And I seen a text with a heart by your name. I was hoping you'd call, but the phone never rings. She say she don't wanna love, cause when she started to love, that's when she felt all the pain. She say she don't wanna lose, because if all love is lost, then she'll have nothing to gain. She said she's in better days. Sleep through the night, it's because of the rain. She wanna weather the storm, weather the storm, the hurricane. You just don't know what to call it when you in the fall and try to give it a name. Try to give it a name. Don't know how to do it. You heard him misuse it till ain't nothing to say. Oh yeah. You sit there making your brain, tears on your face, wondering when somebody gonna wipe them away. It's right when you start regretting it all. Ain't nobody that breaking the fall. Although I know it gets cold, keep waves warm. But darling, weather the storm. Her heart is broken and torn. I'm trying to pick up the pieces. So many reasons we go through these seasons. You better believe it. Say she don't wanna love, cause when she started to love, that's when she felt all the pain. She said she don't wanna lose, because if all love is lost, then she'll have nothing to gain. You have nothing to gain. She said she's in better days. Sleep through the night, it's because of the rain. She wanna weather the storm, weather the storm, the hurricane. Say it again, say she don't wanna love, cause when she started to love, that's when she felt all the pain. She said she don't wanna lose, because if all love is lost, then she'll have nothing to gain. She said she's in better days. Sleep through the night, it's because of the rain. She wanna weather the storm, perfect weather the storm, the hurricane. She wanna weather the storm, perfect weather the storm, the hurricane. Yeah, she wanna weather the storm, perfect weather the storm, the hurricane. Yeah, she wanna weather the storm, perfect weather the storm, no hurricane. Oh, I got nothing but love for you, baby. Nothing but love for you, baby. Oh, yeah.
It's your girl, Lachey J. And I feel like I haven't properly introduced myself to y'all from the last time that we spoke, you know? Y'all know me for being toxic and all. Y'all never really got to hear my story, you know? I'm walking in my vivid dreams, talking to my lucid kings. I'm walking in my vivid dreams, talking to my lucid kings. I started with that toxic love, came in with my boxing gloves, third round losing, slipped in, tripped, got hit. Now my lights unplugged like I was hit with a Tyson punch. And I'm walking in my vivid dreams, holding tight to my memories, trying to fight for the melody, dying in my melanin. Make you think that I lost gravity while I'm spitting from the sky to the ground and it's heavenly. Love got me singing to the trees, got me wishing it was doing me, thinking longevity. Dreams short from the measuring, thought we was mastering, but deep down it was blasphemy. I got mean, you got seen, now you regret me, but we free and lonely. I'm done with your ass, nigga. I'm done with your ass, nigga. Give me my weed bag. Well, what's the feedback? I need that. I got my seat bag. I can't breathe. I need my CPAP. I'm on my kneecaps, begging for recaps. Yeah. I'm on my kneecaps, begging for recaps. I got the C-straps, a hidden treasure, but you can't see that. I run the beat back. Tell them repeat that. Repeat that. Repeat that. Kneecaps, begging for recaps. I got my C-straps, a hidden treasure, but you can't see that. You bugging granny, looking for scammy, tugging on panties, back and forth, back in the manny. These niggas stranded, my dreams expanded, my future Grammy. She called the nanny, looking for daddy. Meanwhile, we pushing beans and counting strings with different schemes and different teams. Smoking this green, but I can't see I'm listening. Follow your dreams. We change the thing, they talking free, but stalking me. I'm begging, get off of me. We pushing peas. I'm on the screen of your TV. I'm walking in my vivid dreams, talking to my lucid kings. Yeah. I'm walking in my vivid dreams, talking to my lucid kings. That I'm talking to Lachey J. I'm talking to my. I'm talking to my. I'm talking to my. I'm walking in my talking to my. Walking in my vivid dreams, talking to my lucid kings. Talking to my. I'm walking in my. I said I'm walking in my talking to my. Talking to my. I'm walking in my talking to my. Yeah. I'm calling you.
What's good, y'all? It's the boy Trophy, man. Right now, checking in with the bros. Get this D in Media Monix right here on Shop Talk 7 on My Radio Chicago, where it's more than radio. It's Trosh.
Shop Talk 7, we on top of We Get Down. I'm your boy, Get This D. D Smith in the house on another Get This D R&B 2Zday Nights. You know what it is, man? Playing nothing but the dopest. The dopest of the dopiest in R&B from Chicago, man. So make sure y'all tap in on all the artists, man, on the soundtrack, because we don't do playlists. Yeah. I know. That sound bougie. We don't do playlists. I know it. I know. But have you heard what the heck we be playing? This ain't no playlist. This is a soundtrack, baby. Shout out to the soundtrack and every artist on it. Real talk, man. Real talk. Yeah, bringing us into this music break, man. Was the homegirl Jana G. I told y'all that song Pleasure, boy. I told y'all, boy, the song is dope. Video, though? Shit. Shout out to Jana G, man. Shout out to Jana G with Pleasure, man. Then we came through with the boy Obi-Wan, man. Shout out to Obi-Wan. He changed his name. I forgot what his new name is, so I tagged the old one. So if y'all know his new one, hit it up in the chat, tag him in this. All right, shout out to Into the Blue Matter, man. That shit dope as hell. It's a fucking way. Shout out to the boy, man. Shout out to Lachey J, man, with Vivid Dreams, man. Favorite Dawn. That one the next one. Hurricane. Shout out to boy Nico, baby man, with Hurricane, boy. The Hurricane, yeah. The boy, what is that boy saying? That boy can sing. Me, I can hold a note. That boy can sing. Hit y'all with Lachey J with Vivid Dreams, boy. Lachey J. I ain't tapped into Lachey J. Tap into Lachey J. Crazy. Now, I don't know. This is not really an R&B song, but she's an R&B artist. So she kind of like Lynette in a kind of way where they dip off to that. They dip off to the hip hop bag every now and then. You gotta be careful, boy. I'm fucking with them, boy. That's them artists. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Lachey J with Vivid Dreams, man. All right. And what else we hit y'all with? Was that it? Okay, yeah. Shout out to the soundtrack, man, and every artist on it. Then shout out to everybody in the chat, by the way, man. Much love to everybody. Thank y'all for tuning in. We really appreciate y'all. Shout out to the boy Michael Lewis in the building. What's going on, Mike? Thank you for tuning in, bro. Appreciate you. Then we got, there she go. Hello, motherfuckers. Why, hello, motherfuckers. Shout out to the girl in the net, man. Shout out to the net, man. Had a ball hosted with you, man. Man, you need to host some other shit. Yeah, we need to host some more shit. Yeah. I like being in the net. Yeah. I like Get This Net. We should do that. Do that again. Yeah, shout out to the net. My co-host also for Ladies Night, man. So shout out to the net as well, man. Coming through on Ladies Night. So y'all make sure y'all tap into her shit as well. Stream her shit, all right? Shout out to Rachel L. Gary's in the building. Hey, Rachel. Shout out to Rachel, man. Y'all tap into Rachel. Rachel has her show every Tuesday. It's 3 to... Rachel. What is your show? Tag it in the chat. You was on a day, right? Was you on a day? Okay. Forgive me. It's a lot going on. So tag it in the chat for real. Get This Net is epic. For real. We hey, no, we need to get into some, man. We gonna talk. We gonna talk. That's my girl in the net, man. We had a ball at Weedy Graw, man. Weedy Graw was so damn dope. So dope, man. Great turnout. Great. A lot of the artists were dope as shit, man. A lot of good performances, dude. Street Boy Stretch and Landscape and Loose talk some shit up. You know what I'm saying? Troj throw the house down and shit, man. Great shit, man. But yeah, we're gonna do some more shit, man. But listen. Y'all see what's going on in shop biz. We back on this. Now, how did you learn to exercise patience with other people? You know what I'm saying? Are you still working on it? Another way I learned to exercise patience with other people was I started talking to other people. I started learning and talking to other people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't like that necessarily. Like I wasn't really into talking to strangers and shit like that. It really wasn't my thing. And it's to a degree, it's still not now. You know what I'm saying? But I am definitely more equipped to talk to strangers now than I was before. And so getting out of that shell and talking to people and being in different environments that forced me to talk to different people. That's another thing too. Like, pay attention to the environments that you find yourself in and pay attention to some of the patterns that you see while you're in those environments. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you notice people treating you a certain way, everybody ain't hating on you. You know what I'm saying? So learning from other people, learning other people and their lives and some about other people and what they go through and some of the things that they have experienced also has helped me learn patience. You know what I'm saying? Once you hear the hell somebody else done been through, you would be a whole lot grateful for the hell you in. And I don't mean to say that to dismiss or minimize any hell that you're in. But when you start talking to folks who done been through some real shit, like you pissed off about some asshole at your job, and somebody come telling you about watching their best friend get blown to pieces because there was an award situation. And now you, what, huh? You see what I'm saying? Like, when you start to pay attention, there are people who've lost a lot of people, or a lot, just period. You know what I'm saying? You lose somebody close to you. You lose too many people close to you at like too close, like too many people that are close to you in succession. That's one of them life combos, man, that really put people on their ass. You know what I'm saying? And you worried about, you and your girlfriend arguing about some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so talking to other people and learning about other people and some of their struggles and some of the things that they really have to go through has helped me to exercise patience with people, because you just never fucking know what somebody is going through. We take for granted that we see people walking back and forth. You know, we see people at certain things. Maybe we see them at events. Maybe we see our neighbors all the time. Maybe we see our cousins and family members all the time. And we tend to think that everything's fine. And we even in that situation, you may think you and your brother or you and your sister, you and your best friend are really, really close. Y'all like this. But you just never know. You just never know what people go through. And so that's why you have to exercise some patience with people, because you don't know what the hell they just left from before they got in your face. Before they ended up crossing paths with you, they came from someplace else. And you don't know what tried their patience there. You know what I'm saying? Now they end up with you and you ready to try their patience again. And then you just serve yourself up into a situation that had you took a second to think. That same shit my mom was telling me. Had you just take a second to think, you probably wouldn't be in a situation. And my mama has said that to me, to my face, time and time again, after I found my ass in a situation where I didn't exercise some patience. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely a big fucking deal. And it's a virtue. Patience is a virtue. It's a virtue. Let me look up virtue to find out exactly what virtue is. Because they used to say that shit to me when I was a kid too. And I was like, virtue? Okay. Well, I guess it's something good. Let me look up what the hell a virtue is. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody in the chat, man, real quick. Let me give some love to everybody in the chat. I see y'all. Ben One in the building. What up, bro? Shout out to the boy Ben One, man. What up, baby? What up, man? Hey, Ben, we got to get you to slide through here, dog. We got to finish that conversation, bro. No, we got to finish that conversation. And we need to have like a roundtable situation when we had that conversation, because we need to powwow on that one. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the bro, Ben One, man. Y'all go check out that episode with me and Ben One, man. Dope ass episode. Dope episode. It was on an R&B night too. Of course it was an R&B night. Why wouldn't it be an R&B night? Ben One coming through. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the boy Michael Lewis, man. He says, I have to learn, or I have learned to exercise patience with other people, is understanding their perspective and way of thinking, even if I do not agree with them. Real talk. Sometimes it's not even about you agreeing. Sometimes it's just about you. It's about you showing the respect of patience. You know what I'm saying? To listen to somebody, to intake. You know what I'm saying? It's not necessarily about you agreeing, because again, everybody come from different angles. Everybody come from different places. Everybody has different makeups, different character makeups, different mental makeups. So, you know, it varies. You know, it varies. So you got to exercise some patience with people, man. Shout out to Mika Bars in the building. What's going on, Mika? What's going on? What's going on? Lady gang in the house. What's good? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Michael says, what helped me to learn patience with others is to hear what they have to say, understanding their perspective on certain issues. Even if I do not agree with them, I still take the time to understand why and what caused them to react to what I said or did. That's another thing. Which, like you said, D. Smith, you might find out you're dealing with a lot in their situation, or they're dealing with a lot in their situation. That is 1,000% true. No, that's 1,000% true. I used to be a hothead. You know what I'm saying? I used to be a hothead. And not that I found myself into situations where, you know, I got my ass beat or stumped out or no shit like that. But I have found myself in situations where nigga might not have been here. You know what I'm saying? And it was really due to me just not exercising patience. One situation was due to me not considering others. You know what I'm saying? Just being in my head about me and what I'm feeling, and not considering that it's other people out here going through the same shit or going like in the same state. You know, and there's a lot of them. The chances of you bumping into one of them is pretty damn good, actually. It's pretty fucking high. Actually, it's pretty pretty high. Most of the people that you see that are nice and calm and reasonable, they really like a tick away from blowing the fuck up. Like for real, for real. They're exercising patience is what they're doing. They're exercising grace is what they're doing. You know, you see that dude that be in his yard all the damn time, and you speak to him, and he speaks to you. You know, and he smiles all the time, and you think everything's sweet, everything cool. You know what I'm saying? Shit, let somebody come at him the wrong way, he would turn all that shit off. You know what I'm saying? You think that old lady across the street is really, really nice? The lady, lady live next door to you? Yeah, she cool. She's sweet. She's a sweetheart. Yeah, come at her the wrong way. Watch what happens. She gonna run out of patience on your ass. You know what I'm saying? So be careful. Some people really are teetering, and you don't really understand how much patience it takes for the people to exercise to not crash out. Like crashing out seems to be a big buzzword. Crash out. And then you get to see it on camera. So it's almost like a trendy, cool thing to do. Like it's okay for you to crash out. If you feel a certain way, you got to crash out on a motherfucker. You just crash the fuck out. Don't make your shit. But it's a poor excuse for self-management because it shows a direct display of a lack of patience. Period. That's right there. Crashing out is, don't get me wrong. I understand things happen, but crashing out is really you losing patience. You know what I'm saying? You losing grace for people, and maybe even patience and grace for yourself. That you would put yourself in a situation that you would automatically put yourself at risk by putting others at risk. So you crashing out on somebody else, you end up sparking their crash out. Except their crash out is going to be triple yours. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be really, really careful how you play with people out here. You got to be really, really careful. And you got to be very careful how you deal with the people that are in your life, because everybody's not going to do the things that you expect them to do. Everybody's not going to think the way you want them to think. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is not going to react or respond the way you would react or respond. So you have to pull back and open that space up for them to do whatever it is that they do. And you have to be ready to try to understand it. You know what I'm saying? This is why people get into these. This is why you get serial daters. One, they're probably exercising one of the attachment examples that we were talking about last night. But they're also running out of patience. They're bored. They want something new. They want something exciting. They want something new to play with. It's exciting. You know what I'm saying? So they get bored and run out of patience, and now they on to the next. But they never learned why. They've never learned how to exercise patience. There's some good things that come when you exercise patience, for real. You can't listen. Y'all like broccoli? Y'all like sweet potatoes? Y'all like potatoes, period? Well, that shit got to grow, right? Well, you got to exercise some patience. So you got to get used to, that's really the way the world works. The world actually operates on patience. That's really a universal principle, is patience. Like for real. That's you can't run from that, So how much more should you exercise that with people? We don't give each other enough grace. We don't give each other enough patience. You know what I'm saying? So we just out here just, throwing our energy all over the place and never really accounting for our own situations, or not accounting for our own output. It's not them that don't have the patience. It's us that ain't got the patience. It's us. We the problem. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't really to check. We're not willing to check ourselves. You got to be willing to check yourself at some point in time. At some point in time, you got to realize it ain't them. It's me. And my issue is I'm impatient. I want it when I want it, and I don't want to hear nothing else about it. And if I'm not getting it there, then I'm gonna go where I can get it. And that is definitely a terrible way of living life, because you'll never ever get grounded. You'll always be going to something new. You'll never learn contentment. You'll never understand why being patient is such a virtue. You know what I'm saying? It takes time for things to grow. It's called appreciation. It's called appreciation, right? If you want to have an asset, the only reason it becomes an asset is because it appreciates. It grows in value. You know what I'm saying? It grows in value. So when you exercise patience, you're really exercising appreciation for time. You're really showing appreciation and value for time. You know what I'm saying? If you waiting on your girlfriend to come downstairs and you're not rushing, you being patient, you just in the moment. You just enjoying the moment, just waiting on her to come downstairs and get ready. You know, if you are on a date, you know, you taking your time. You ain't rushing. You in the moment. You know, you being patient with her. You ain't rushing all over the place. You walking slow. You know what I'm saying? So you exercise that in a relationship, you might have something, man. You might have something. Shout out to Mike, man. Mike says we need to practice more patience and understanding. And yeah, when you crash out, it becomes more dangerous, bro. Have you making bad decisions? Yeah. See that. And when you crash out, you have to empty the tank. And that's why you have to exercise patience. That's why you have to exercise patience. And this is one of the reasons why I exercise patience, because like I said earlier, I used to be a bit of a high head. I just used to be a bit of a high head. I had a chip on my shoulder. You know what I'm saying? I was a little bit of a nerd. Well, not a little bit. I was a nerd. I'm still a nerd. You know what I'm saying? I was a middle kid. I got picked on earlier in years, but when I started fighting back and niggas knew I was fighting, it stopped. But niggas still test your patience. You just living in the city. That's just what's gonna happen, man. But when you learn that if you crash out and how much worse shit becomes when you do that, because you can't stop it. Like you can't say pause. You know what I'm saying? You can't press the crash out button, go, you know what I'm saying, a quarter of the way, you know, empty a quarter of the tank of crash out and then hit pause. You can't hit the brakes on that. You got to empty the clip on that. You know what I'm saying? Once you load up crash out, you have to empty the clip. And that's the bad thing about crashing the fuck out. You don't realize the damage you cause until after it's caused. And you don't see the danger coming until it hits you, if you even see it. So yeah, be very, very careful fucking around people out here, man. We definitely need to exercise more patience. So, you know, again, man, this is just a conversation on getting people to think a little bit more about how they deal with others. You know, I understand that there is a certain level of patience that we all have, and we do reach our limits. And I understand that. Everybody has their limits. I'm not saying that you need to bend your rules or your boundaries, flex your boundaries, you know, to accept anything that's going to challenge your patience or whatever. That's cool. Whatever your threshold is, and that threshold has been set based off of your life experiences. So that's where it's supposed to be. So wherever you are in your threshold of patience, I just encourage you to just be an example. Consider yourself. Consider how much patience people had to have to deal with you at times. You know, somebody had to teach you something. At one point in time, somebody had to sit you down and show you something that you had absolutely no knowledge about. And it was hard for you to understand it, and it was more frustrating for them trying to teach it to you. But they had to exercise patience in order for you to learn. They had to let you bump your head. They had to let you go through your frustrations. You know, they had to let you hear what they're saying to you and watch you bounce it off your eardrum and continue to struggle until you actually got it. So somebody had to exercise patience with you. If you're married, somebody is exercising patience with you right now. You know, if you're in a relationship, somebody's exercising patience with you right now. Hell, if you got a job, somebody's exercising patience with you. You know what I'm saying? If you owe the plug, if you owe the connect, if your plug ain't straight, if your plug ain't straight, in the words of Cypher Sing, if your plug ain't straight, man, yeah, somebody's exercising patience with you, you know? So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. I know sometimes we all get into our ego bag where it's all about us. Because if it ain't about us, we don't make it about us, nobody else will. We understand, we get that. But at the same time, we can't let that get crazy with us, man. To the point where we start mistreating each other because of lack of patience. Because we're gonna need patience. We're gonna need more patience than ever for the shit coming up, for the way the world is turning and changing. We're gonna need the utmost patience. And I'm afraid we don't have a lot to spare, unfortunately. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I said, I encourage y'all to do that. Shout out to the chat, man. Shout out to the boy Mike. He says, still working on my patience right now, especially when I know when certain individuals don't accept accountability. That would definitely try your patience. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Queen Jay Ashari in the building. What's up, Queen? Eagles. Yeah, you can't talk to Queen Jay Ashari. I'm sorry. The only reason I'm able to talk to Queen Jay Ashari right now without a mythical creature, to translate for me is because this is through the airways. And you see, I got the wizard ball here. So it's all, yeah. I done summoned spirits and shit, so we good. Yeah, I can talk to Queen Jay Ashari now. Because you can't just speak English to her. No, you got to send an eagle, a bear, you know what I'm saying? You got to send a unicorn, a dragon or some shit, you know what I'm saying? That's what you got to send. Yeah, you can't just talk to her face to face. It don't work that way. I tried that shit, dude. It took me a month and a half to heal. Just saying, dude, don't do that shit. Shout out to Queen Jay. Shout out to Queen Jay. Sorry, man. Much love, baby. Much love, man. Yeah. Congratulations to you too, doing big shit, man. I hate getting it in, girl. Yes, sir. Great to see. You love to see that shit, man. But yeah, man, that's what it is, man. Listen, y'all need to exercise some patience for real. Because like I said, my dad, I used to lie a lot when I was a kid. I used to lie a lot. And that's one thing my father hated. He hated that shit. He hated that shit. He hated that shit, right? But he also used to tell us stories about when he was a kid. He used to do kid shit. So basically, he was giving us a warning, like, hey, the shit you plan on doing, I probably done did. So smarten up. Take it from me. It ain't worth it. And then one day, I pulled, the dummy on him and lied to him in his face. I broke a glass jar downstairs. My mom had a glass jar that she kept candy in. I went upstairs and I asked him, hey, Dad, can we get some candy? He said, yeah, I don't care. Kids like to ask daddy because dad's favorite word is, I don't give a shit. I don't care. And when your dad say he don't care, that's a yes. That's just an open yes. Mom tell you to go ask your daddy. She expecting the daddy to support her and tell you no. But then the daddy, he don't give a shit. I'm trying to sleep. I don't give a shit. I'm watching the game. I don't care. I'm with the guy. You know what I'm saying? Oh, good. So now I took the whole jar downstairs like a goofy. Instead of just getting a couple pieces and going downstairs, we downstairs eating the candy. The jar's in my lap, and we getting goofy, and I dropped the goddamn jar. My dad yells from upstairs, what was that? Oh, nothing. Really? Nothing, huh? Oh, okay. He waited a couple minutes, about 2 minutes. I'm sure I'm almost certain this nigga was upstairs looking at his watch like, okay, I'm gonna give him 2 minutes because I know that was some bullshit. I was gonna give him 2 minutes. And he sat and he thought about it. And he called me upstairs. He said, what was that broke downstairs? He said, I said it was a toy. A toy. Okay, what kind of toy? A glass toy. A glass toy. We bought you a glass. You see how stupid this shit is? You see how dumb this is? Kids are stupid. Kids are dumb. They're dumb. They smart as shit, but they're dumb. Yes. And he beat the shit out of me. He beat my ass. And I deserved it. I deserved it. Because that was the stupidest fucking lie. What parent don't know what toy they bought their kid? And what parent would buy their kid a glass toy? And like, he don't know it. And in my head, I'm like, well, maybe he might have forgot. Fuck out of here. Oh my God. But yeah, dude, again, he tried to exercise patience, but that was an example of me trying his patience. Fucking around and found out is what happens, basically. I fucked around and found out. And yeah. So yeah, I say that to say, be careful. Exercise patience, because I can remember being a stupid kid. So when my son does stupid shit, I try to exercise patience. I tell them the same thing too. I hate when don't lie to me. Do not fucking lie to me. Don't fucking lie to me. I gotta treat him like a fucking Italian. Hey, don't you fucking lie to me, all right? Don't you fucking lie. You know? But when he does, because he does do some stupid ass lying. Stupid ass lying sometimes. It's just kid shit. You know what I'm saying? And when he does it, I catch him, I check him, but I also pull back a little bit, depending on what it is. It ain't like he do it all the time. But every now and then I'll catch him doing some shit. Like I ask him, did he wash up? He'll shit like that. Did you wash up? Okay, Dominic, did you wash? What you mean? Did you wash your ass? And you got to say that to kids, to young boys. You got to tell them. You have to say, did you wash your ass? Yeah, well, get your ass and wash your ass. You know what I'm saying? That kind of shit. Yeah. Anyway, just tales of a parent. Well, yeah, man, definitely think about that, man. Think about how much patience has to be exercised for you, you know, in all facets of your life. And think about the patience that you have to exercise with the people around you. Consider that. You know what I'm saying? Consider the patience that the people around you have to have with you. You know, like I would consider myself, you know, to be somebody that is pretty mellow, pretty even keel, pretty chill. You know what I'm saying? I don't kick up a whole lot of dust. I'm pretty good with my energy. My energy is usually great. Every now and then I do have some bad energy, you know, and I try to isolate myself, but I'm not somebody who kicks up bad energy in places. You know what I'm saying? That's just not something I do. But I do think that that's part of me trying to exercise patience. You know what I'm saying? Just be cool. Just be cool. Just be chill. You know what I'm saying? Just be chill because other people are going to need some of that grace. And I may need some of it. You know what I'm saying? But I also understand that there are times when, you know, I'm probably an asshole. There are probably some times when I'm probably an asshole. There are probably some times when I'm a little bit pushy. There are probably some times when my energy might spike. My attitude might spike. I know this. I got a terrible attitude. I have a terrible attitude. I know. I've been working on it since I was a kid. I know it. So I understand that there are times when my energy, and you'll see a little attitude and shit like, what's wrong, bro? That's a crack in my patience. You know what I'm saying? May not be towards anybody. It just be me. So, you know what I'm saying? Somehow, like I said, I'm aware of it and I am working on that. But because I know that that's what I'm working on within me, that allows me to understand that shit, somebody else in that negative energy, okay, I don't have to take that personal. You know, they're going through some things, you know, and it ain't necessarily my fault. So I don't have to take that energy in, you know. Shout out to you're more than welcome, Queen J. Shari. You're more than welcome. Shout out to the bro Mike. He says, man, that is true. He says, I realized my ex-wife had a lot of patience with me because I was a handful. No, that's real talk. That's real talk. Sharice Sloan, pretty lady, what's going on? Yes, sir, yes, sir. But no, that's real talk. That's real talk, man. You have to exercise some patience. And when you stop and think about it, I'm sure, like my ex-wife, she exercised a lot of patience with me too. She did. She did. I would definitely give her credit for that. She definitely exercised some patience with me. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? So you definitely have to consider what other people have to deal with coming from you. We not all we wrapped up to be. We're not all we cracked up to be. You know what I'm saying? Some of us think we're better than we really are. You know, and we have to be accountable for that. You know, I'm not always in my best energy. I'm not always in my best form. Sometimes I'm in a negative form. Sometimes I'm not on my shit. Sometimes I'm off. You know what I'm saying? But I'm human. And the thing about me is that I understand that, you know, it's a horse, it's a bike. You got to get back on it and keep riding. You know what I'm saying? So, and I try to exercise that patience with the people around me too. You know, I understand. I may be the bearer of the negative energy from time to time. It may happen. You know, I might catch somebody on an off day. I might crack a joke that doesn't hit well. You know what I'm saying? I might come in bubbly and goofy and silly, ready to have fun and joke around, and I may catch somebody on a bad day. You know what I'm saying? And I may rub them the wrong way with my joking or my energy. I may come in loving and hugging on people. Somebody may not feel like that. You know what I'm saying? Somebody may not feel like that. So, you know, I got to understand that I may irritate people too. You know, so I get that. I understand that, man. Shout out to the girl, Queen J. Shard, man. Queen J. Shard says, lately, I've been having to learn to remind myself to have patience with people who are prejudged or who prejudge or call themselves being envious of me as I grow opposite direction of them. That's real talk there. That's real talk there. And all they see is the product versus the process of the street that I go through in private. That's real talk, man. Put some stank on that. Put some stank on that one, man. Stress. Okay, stress. Yeah, yeah. Put some stank on that. No, that's real talk there. That's real talk. That's real talk. People don't really understand that people don't understand what you withhold. You know, all the shit you could say, they don't understand that you could say that shit, but I ain't gonna say that shit. I would, you know what? I ain't even gonna say that shit. I ain't even gonna do it. You know what? I'm not finna do that. So sometimes people don't be understanding what you hold back. You know what I'm saying? And doing that takes some patience. If I really need to unload on your ass because you deserve that shit, and it's like right there, you know what I'm saying? You know what? I ain't gonna do that. You know, put this little shit away. I ain't finna do that. I ain't finna go there. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just gonna end bad. Then I'm gonna be in my negative energy. You gonna feel a certain way. You gonna be spreading bullshit because you feel a certain way about me checking you and you deserve this shit. Then I look like an asshole for beating up on you. Ain't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, sometimes it ain't worth it. Sometimes it's not worth it. Most of the time it's not worth it. But every now and then you might you might be out of patience. And the rent might be due, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes the nigga gotta get that rent due. That's all it is, man. So I understand. I get it. Hey, Sharice, don't be on our show. Don't be on our show flirting and shit, man. What's going on? Shout out to Sharice. Slow. Moose is in the building. Hey, Cerise, I need you and I need to talk to you and Nina. I would like to get you guys on the show to do a recap of We Are 2025, man. I would really like to talk to y'all if you guys are into that. If you guys would be available for that. If you guys would be interested in it. I would really like to sit down with you guys and do a recap of We Are 2025. Okay, so holla at me. Let's see if we can do that. Let's say Thursday, maybe R&B Thursday night. Maybe. Maybe R&B Thursday nights, maybe tomorrow night, maybe wherever you're free. All right, shout out to everybody. Shout out to her, man. Shout out to Mike. He says, man, silence can be golden when you hold back, said D. Smith. You're right. Being patient on just holding back. Yeah, because I'm sure there have been times when somebody done tried your patience, like forced it. You know, like, no, fuck that. I'm finna crack this nigga. You gonna crack today, nigga. Nah, fuck that. And you know what I'm saying? Like, no, I'm here and you gonna get here too. You either gonna get here or I'm gonna stump your ass down. And then you got to fight fire with fire and then you come out your bag. But then you feel shitty about it because you all worked up, your energy all fucked up now. So then the next time it happens, you start exercising that patience. But see, people don't really understand that you withholding back doesn't mean it ain't there. You know, you choosing other words as opposed to the more colorful words don't mean that the colorful words ain't there. You know what I'm saying? You choosing to smile as opposed to growl at a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That's a decision. That's you choosing to exercise a little more patience to smile as opposed to running out that shit and giving somebody all the energy you got stored up for them. And a lot of times they don't, a lot of times I say we as people, we don't understand the grace and patience that people around us are giving us. We don't understand it. We don't account for. We don't think about it. We just don't think about it. We just come and go, and we just think about how people affect us. We don't think about how we affect people. You know what I'm saying? And if we pay more attention to that, I think we'd actually have a change in culture. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Queen J. Shark. She says, I swear I'll be stopping myself from crashing out. For real, for real. I have to remind myself I'm a brand. Yeah, I got shit to lose. Absolutely. You know, and if I lose, you win because I'm out of my character. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So my patience comes with distance, blocking, with distance and blocking because I value peace over bullshit. That's fucking good. That's fucking good. That's fucking real talk. Don't let nobody, and that's another reason to exercise patience, because you don't want people to just be able to snatch your peace away from you anytime. And there are people who are looking to do so at any given time. And there are so many traps that will snatch your peace. There are people who go throughout their day just having their happiness and peace snatched from them, their patience snatched from them, their whole emotional system being played on the whole damn day. 1 minute they happy, 1 minute they mad, 1 minute they laughing, 1 minute they sad. It's just, they just, because they just being pulled in all these different directions. They're not quite sure where or how to feel about shit. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely agree with that. You got to protect your peace and your patience for sure. Because when you run out of it, bad shit happens. You know what I'm saying? She said, facts, man. She said, be five hella grace. Oh, be given hella grace when they don't deserve, they don't deserve that shit. Fuck them. I ain't gonna say that. You have to exercise patience. Shout out to Mike, man. Mike says it happened yesterday on the phone. I swear I was ready. I was ready to go loud. Oh, I was ready to go in on a young lady with her mouth being out of control. But again, it was not worth it. Hey, be careful with the women, man. You know, women, they good with the gift of gab when it comes to poking at men. You know what I'm saying? So be careful with that. You know what I'm saying? Be careful. Don't let the women get you in that situation. I had to learn that too. Like, I'm not going to go back and forth with you. But it takes some practice. I will tell you, it takes some practice to stay even keeled when you're in an argument with a woman. Because the first thing they're gonna say is don't return energy because that makes you feminine, which I think is bullshit. Because if you punch somebody, they're probably gonna punch you back. That's just what it is. Energy doesn't dissipate; it just transfers. So if somebody's transferring energy to you, it takes a certain type of character to be able to take that energy and dissipate it in a different way. Because it ain't went nowhere. You just have to redirect it in some way, in some shape or form. You know what I'm saying? And most of the time that comes with you being stoic and patient with yourself and the person you're dealing with. Now, if they don't deserve it, don't spend your time. Don't waste your damn time. Don't waste your time arguing, going back and forth with nobody. How many times have you been arguing with somebody in public? You ever argue with somebody in public on the phone? Like you walking around in public, man, what the fuck? They bitch, nigga. You ever seen somebody crashing out on the phone in public? You see how crazy that fucking looks? I can remember the last time that happened to me. This was some years ago. And I was crashing out on the phone with my baby mama. And I was 79th and Western. And afterwards, like while I was doing it, I remember thinking to myself, like, nigga, you walking around out here like japping out on the phone and don't nobody know who you talking to. They only hear your side of the conversation. You do know that, right? You're yelling and cussing into a device. Nobody knows who you're talking to. They just see you doing this shit. Like, yeah. Anyway, you don't want to be crashing out. You want to make sure you exercise that patience for real. Shout out to Queen J. Ashari. She says, when you learn to ignore a person in an argument and walk away, it makes them look stupid and not a fights with them and not a fights with themselves. That's true too. I had to learn that. Well, I ain't gonna say I had to learn that too much because that was something my dad taught me. Like, don't argue with nobody. Don't get into those situations where your energy is all over the place. Don't get into a situation where you are out of control. Because the minute you out of control, you in somebody else's control. And then it's a domino effect. So now this person got you in your feelings or got you in your emotions. Now you blinded by whatever the fuck they doing. Now you're reacting to the bullshit that they doing. And they egging you on. Now you find yourself in a situation where you're going to be in the control of other people when the cops come. And you don't want to be in that control. And I'm going to give y'all that, from firsthand, that you don't want to be in that control. You talk about time to think, that you talk about patience. Yeah. Get arrested. There go your patience. There goes your patience. Get arrested. Get some cuffs put on you. There go your patience. Oh, you finna have a lot of patience now. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. No fun. No fun at all. Shout out to Junior Allen, man. Shout out to the one in the building, man. What's going on, brother? How you doing, man? Appreciate you, dog. Hey, what you got on this shop biz, bro? Chime in on this shop biz. What you got on this shop biz, dude? Real quick, before we cut up out of here. Yeah, what happened? What happened to help you learn to exercise patience with other people? Are you still trying to exercise patience? Are you still learning that? You know what I'm saying? Which I personally think you never really stop learning. You just learn you just adapt as you grow, but you learn more about yourself. And as you grow, you're able to absorb more. You're able to deal with more. You know what I'm saying? You're able to be in the world and understand your place in it, you know, and not have to worry about what other people are doing because they are in their world doing what they do, you know? Shout out to Queen J. Shari. She's like, a cold cement bed block worth of pay. Man, shit. I'm telling you. When I said it earlier, you be in a situation where whatever it is that person who was warning you was telling you, don't do this, don't go there, don't do this, this is gonna happen, don't do this, don't do that. And my mom kept telling me my whole life, it only take a second to think. It only take a second to think. And it used to piss me off sometimes when she would say that, especially after I end up in bad situations. But she was telling the whole fucking truth. She's telling the whole truth. And all she was doing was saying, hey, exercise some patience. Before you decide on something, before you decide to speak on something, before you decide to make a move on something, exercise a little bit of patience. It may take more than a second, but hopefully that 1 second will lead you to the patience that you need in the moment. You know, hopefully that 1 second ain't all the seconds that come with it. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully you know that 1 second is supposed to lead to you thinking more. That's why she says, you know, it only takes a second to think. That's true, because once you start thinking, then you start thinking more. Okay, cool, you're right. You're saying, yeah, you know what? You know, fuck this. Okay, cool, let me get the fuck about it. You know, let me not do this. Because if I do this, then this happens, this happens, this happens, this happens. You don't get blinded by your rage. You don't get blinded by energy. You don't get blinded by somebody else's angst. You know what I'm saying? You don't get sucked into emotional tug of wars with people. You know what I'm saying? So take that second to think, man. That's all it takes. Take that second to think. All right. Listen, thank y'all once again, man, for tuning in to another episode of Shop Talk 7. Get this R&B 2Zday Nights, man. Playing nothing but the dopest R&B hits. Appreciate y'all, man. Listen, y'all can catch me at @GetThis_D on IG. All right, make sure y'all tap in with me on Facebook at @DSmith period, as well as Get This D with D Smith, and tap in on all platforms at Shop Talk 7. All right, we up top, but we get down. All right, and also shout out to the whole bottle service crew, man. Shout out to the whole crew, man. Yeah, Bel Air Bibs. You know, shout out to the boy Shy Blizz of the Morning Jump Off right here on My Radio Chicago every Monday through Friday, 9 to 12 p.m. Make sure y'all tap in with Robin E of the Pillow Talk podcast as well. All right. Shout out to our girl Aqua the Vibe, man. Aqua the Vibe, crochet queen. Boy, you want something made? Talk to Aqua. Aqua will make it for you. Aqua make dresses. Aqua make hats. Aqua make do-rags. I mean, she whatever it is. You see her going at it. It's an episode on bottle service where she was knitting. Last episode, she was just whipping up some shit, talking like, yeah. So like I was saying, yeah. You right, Bibbs? You just going at it. I'm looking at it like, God damn. Okay, shit, cold as hell. Yeah, and also shout out to our newest member, man, Kiki Cocktails, man. Make sure y'all tap in, bottle service platform, man, on all platforms. All right. Listen, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. And we'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Wednesday night, Shop Talk 7. Get this R&B Thursday nights. And then we got Review Friday. Review Friday going crazy, man. So y'all make sure y'all tap in. We got I Am God coming through this Friday. So y'all make sure y'all be there. All right. Let's get up out of here. How we gonna get up out of here, though? How y'all want to get up out of here? We're gonna get up out of here with the hunger in the net, man. Shout out to the net, man. Let's go. Company.
to ease my mind. I need a distraction. Can't keep this shit on my mind. I need you just for the day to make this pain go away. I need anything other what I've been thinking. I need anything other what I've been thinking. Yeah, I want you to release me. I want you to make me feel so good. I want you to take my mind with you. I just want you. I need some company.